Hello, I'm Attorney General Steve Marshall. Over the past few days, anti-death penalty activists have been calling upon me to halt the execution of Doyle Hamm. Here's a sample of what these activists are saying. Doyle Hamm, who is suffering from lymphatic cancer, has spent more than 30 years on death row, and now the state of Alabama is planning to execute him this Thursday. Sign the petition calling on Attorney General Steve Marshall to halt his execution. That petition attempts to paint a very sympathetic picture of Doyle Hamm. And in fact, the petition includes a lecture to me from all people of the United Nations describing this as, quote, the ghoulish execution of a terminally ill man. What I'm most convinced by is not the words of that petition, but instead what it doesn't tell you. Because it doesn't tell you the circumstances of the crime, barely describing it as a robbery and a murder, and it gives you no understanding of the victim and the consequences to the victim's family of this heinous act. Let me tell you about his crime. In 1987, Doyle Hamm committed a murder in the state of Mississippi, and he drives to Coleman, Alabama, arrives at the Anderson Motel where Patrick Cunningham was working that night, a husband and a father of 2 children. Doyle Hamm demands money, puts a gun less than 18 inches from Mr. Cunningham's temple, and he kills him execution style. A judge and a jury in Coleman County heard the facts of this case, along with the violent criminal history of Doyle Hamm, and they determined that he should receive the penalty of death. A widow and 2 fatherless children receiving a just verdict. Doyle Hamm received due process and more, and through the appeals of this case, questions were raised, and those questions were answered to the satisfaction of the court. Tomorrow, I will not request that Doyle Hamm's execution be stopped, but instead I will ask that justice be served.